Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad to be back on camera talking to you all. Today is Valentine's Day. I did want to get this video out before Valentine's Day, but honestly, for this makeup look, I just went on a whim, literally. So I'm already a little behind, so I primed my face with Il Maquillage's primer. And then I'm going in with one of the best concealers on the market. Okay. Sephora Best Skin Ever Concealer. I have like 4 different shades. This is the shade that I use to apply all over my face to conceal all of my dark spots. Now I'm going in with a lighter shade that I use to highlight on my face. So I'm highlighting underneath my eyes, and then you'll see that I forgot to apply my foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation. I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder foundation. I've had this foundation for years now. And creating this video, it just reminded me how much I used to love this foundation. Great color match. It's a great formula. I'm not really sure why I don't use it anymore, but it looks amazing on me. So after I apply the foundation, I go right back in with that lighter concealer to finish highlighting my face. So I'm going to highlight my forehead, right below my nose, and then my chin area. I am going to allow this concealer to dry down a little bit. And while I do so, I'm going to go ahead and apply my contour stick. And it's from Fenty Beauty. I'm using the shade Espresso. I just applied it in the typical areas along my cheekbone, along my jawline, the top of my forehead. And then later on, you're going to see me apply it down the bridge of my nose. After using my fan to continue to dry that product down, I went ahead and used my e.l.f. concealer brush to blend out that concealer right underneath my eyes and everywhere else that is highlighted on my face. And you're going to see me really take my time with blending this product out. This is one of my favorite steps. To get rid of the harsh lines between my foundation and my concealer, I went ahead and used my foundation brush to blend out those edges. Now I'm going in with a much lighter shade of the Sephora Best Skin Ever Concealer. And I am just using this right underneath my eyes and then a little bit in between my eyebrows. And I'm going for a more highlighted look. While that concealer dries down, I went ahead and did my brows. So I'm just using the spoolie to brush my brows into place. And then I'm using the infamous Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, and I outlined my brows using the shade Ebony, and then I shaded it in using the shade Dark Brown. Towards the end, you'll see me filling the tip of my eyebrows just to bring them in a little bit closer. But for now, I'm just going in and I'm cleaning up underneath my brows. I do not take concealer above my brows. So I'm using that initial Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer, and I'm not sure of the shades as of right now, but I'll definitely go ahead and link every single product that I use in this video down in the description box down below. So if you need any assistance and if you're wondering about what products that I'm using, check the description box. I immediately set my eyelids right after patting that concealer in. And this is so my concealer will not crease once I go to apply my eyeshadows. After allowing that lighter concealer to dry down a little bit more, I went ahead and blended it out using that same e.l.f. concealer brush that I used before. To add some definition on my nose, I finally went ahead and contoured it using that same Fenty Beauty matchstick in the shade Espresso. And again, to clean up those harsh lines, I went ahead and used that concealer brush to blend out those edges. And of course, as an oily skin girl, I had to go in and set my concealer with powder. So I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade White. And I press that powder into my skin. I am not baking. I'm just pressing that powder into my skin, and it's just going to give such a flawless result. And I set my contoured areas using the Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Mocha Mami. I used this Sephora pressed powder to set all of the areas on my face, and I didn't brush away that translucent powder. I just set that pressed powder right on top of it. I completely forgot to use my liquid blush, but I found out that it actually looks really good when your entire face is set. I feel like it built more coverage and it showed up very vibrant on my face. To set my blush, I went in with two blushes. One is pink and the other is red. So first I applied the pink right on top of that liquid blush. And then soon after, you'll see me apply a red blush right on top of it. And y'all have to see my reaction. Once I got done applying that red blush, it was a little bit shocking, but I felt like I could make it work. Initially, I did think that I needed to do a subtle eyeshadow look simply because the blush was giving clown. But I did go in with the Fenty Beauty Mocha Mommy bronzer and I placed that in my inner corner. And then right after, you're going to see me go in with a orange shade from the Beauty by Melissa eyeshadow palette. And I applied it directly on top of that bronzer. I'm not sure what happened, but I just decided to go all in and I used a pink. So I used this pink shimmery shade from the Amrezy Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette and I placed that all over my lid. So I had to stick with the Valentine's Day theme. So I went in with a red shade from the Beauty by Melissa eyeshadow palette. And I patted this in my outer V. For a seamless look, I did go in with some additional bronzer and I blended the red and the pink shades together. I wanted to switch it up a little bit, so I went in with a white shade instead of a shimmery shade to place in my inner tear duct. So I'm using a white shade from the Beauty by Melissa eyeshadow palette. Using the same palette, you'll see me dig into that red shade that I used before, and I'm going to apply that along my waterline. I'm going to go ahead and finish up this segment of the video. So I did go ahead and use that same dip brow pomade to bring my brows closer. And then I'm going to use a clear brow gel to set and taint my brows. After applying my mascara and my eyeliner, I set my face using the Morphe setting spray. Afterwards, I went in with some highlighter from Fenty Beauty. I used it down the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, my brow bone, and the high points of my cheeks. Next, I'm going in with my favorite lashes. These are from ELSW, the brand, in the style Queen E. And the look just pulls all the way together once I apply these beautiful lashes. For my lips, I used the MAC lip liner and chestnut. And I couldn't decide if I wanted to go for a glossy lip or if I wanted to go for a matte lip. But for some reason, a matte lip always turns into a glossy lip. We have finally reached the end of this makeup look. You all will see the final look in the next clips. I hope you all enjoyed this video. And if you are not already subscribed, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I can't wait to see you all on my next video. Happy Valentine's Day, and don't forget to share the love. Bye, y'all.